Yeah, they just record the whole time and then they snap pictures later. I'm like, damn, that makes sense.
You need a little tripod.
I know. I have one in my bag. I forgot to bring it down. We're like, do you ever watch mukbangs? I really love watching people eat, and it's so sad.
It makes me so hungry though.
Yeah, I'll just be eating with them. I'll be like, while they're eating, I'm like,
If you ever do mukbang, I'll participate in your
You will?
mukbang.
Okay. Dude, okay, let's do it, yeah. I love, like, watching people eat. And then it's just funny to, like, watch yourself eating, like, I'm just like, this is awkward, but whatever.
And I'm into ASMR too. I always creep people out because I'm like, noises are just so...
It's very relaxing.
But when they open the
Yes,
door,
oh,
I'm
girl.
just like...
Have you ever watched people cutting soap? That is my kryptonite. It just sounds so, I don't know. I love the sound. It's so good. Do you want to try this? I don't have germs, I swear. It's really good. It's the lava
It's
cake.
so nice.
Girl, yes. It's the lava cake. Do you like it?
It's good. Thank you.
Oh,
Their mochi is pretty good too.
it's good.
Next time I try the cheese one. This cake was bomb. That's a carrot cake?
Carrot cake, yeah. I'm trying to figure out what anime this is. Is this Yu Yu Hakusho? Or am I so off? I'm
You
off.
probably no.
Girl, I'm off, ain't I? Who is that? Do you know? Oh, okay. I thought you knew, and I'm just like saying the wrong thing.
I've been wanting to start the 7 Deadly Sins.
I heard it's really good.
Me
Yeah.
too.
I just never started. 7 Deadly Sins.
But there's one I got a snapshot downstairs, like Anita.
Yeah, Battle Angel?
Yeah.
That looks good. It reminds me of Battlestar Athletes. Do you remember that one?
No, I haven't seen
So
that.
good. They have so many
I
though.
like, one of my favorites is Nana.
Girl,
and I didn't know it
yes.
was like a cult thing until like later. Honestly, this year is when I realized that.
I really recently watched that like maybe a year ago, and I'm like, oh, this is dark.
The ending fucking pissed me off.
Did you watch the manga? I mean, read the manga?
No, I didn't.
Okay, because it's...
Does it go more into detail?
Yes, about what really happened.
Were they in a relationship?
Who? Nana
and Nana?
Wait, both Nanas?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think they were just very close.
Okay.
Like honestly, I could kind of see it. Like I thought they were in two, and then I'm like, but no, they weren't, because the other Nana loved the Ren.
Yeah.
So they weren't, but they were just very well connected.
Okay.
So I think they were just really best friends.
Like,
But yeah, it was dark. I didn't expect it to get like that. I'm like, oh shoot.
I'm still confused with the ending. I'm like,
So you want to know what happened?
please.
So apparently Ren, he got in an accident and he died. And so Nana kind of went crazy and she just disappeared. Like she left everyone and she couldn't handle it. So she just disappeared and then...
Started like a whole new life.
But they never showed her. They just showed the other Nana who was still waiting for her hopefully to return. Like 7 years, it was like I think 5 years later, she still hadn't returned. Yeah, she just kind of just disappeared. It was really sad.
I get it though.
Yeah, that was, yeah. Because I can't remember if Ren proposed to her, and I don't know if she said yes or no, or did she say yes? Did she say
I
yes?
think she said yes.
I don't think
I think she never answered.
Yeah, and then I think he got in an accident right after, and so it just kind of like, yeah, it destroyed her. And then, yeah, the other Nana had her baby, and her and the other girl, they had another baby. They had two, so I was like,
They ended up together.
yeah. Which was sad, because I really liked her with the other guy, but I don't know. It was toxic. I feel like
Yeah,
that
it
relationship was so freaking, like...
Have you seen? No, you want to know toxic?
What? Girl, you're naming all the good stuff. Girl, when I tell you, I have that whole, I have the whole thing.
I'm gonna get
I have
that
the whole
tatted.
series.
I'm gonna get her tatted on me.
Yes,
I loved it.
me too. Who did you like better, Kari or Toji? I bet they don't know nothing about pizza.
No, they don't. Controversial, but Toji.
You like Toji better? Girl, no.
I know.
Why? Why? Told you made me so...
She pissed me off though too.
Okay, yeah, she was very indecisive. She couldn't make up her mind, and she kept going back and forth. And I'm just like, girl,
Yeah.
choose.
At the end, I was like more aggy with her than the guy was.
Cause Car.
Saw it though.
Oh, I read it and I watched it.
Yeah.
I watched it
One
both.
of my first.
Mm-hmm.
That
It was just really
Orange
good.
Toast.
Orange Toast.
Yeah.
Yep, I watched that whole thing. My favorite scene was when it was raining and it was thundering, and then he went and helped her. Like, I don't know why. When that happened, I'm like, oh, they should be together. Like, I thought that was so sweet.
Maybe you did Cheeky Angel?
Cheeky Angel. I don't think I watched that one.
Where this boy like finds a demon and he turns him into like this beautiful girl, and internally he's still like a boy, but like everybody falls in love with him because he's really pretty.
And he's a boy?
And he's a boy.
Really?
And he has to do something in order to get switched back to.
No, I haven't seen that one. Okay, now I'm gonna look it up. That reminds me of, do you remember Valkyrie? It was like it was a girl that turned into, like, her true form was a woman, but for when she got to Earth,
Yeah.
first they did something and she had to, it turned her into like a 3-year-old child.
Okay, it sounds.
And she lived in a house with all these weird, like, people, and it was like angels, and it was weird, but I liked it. There's
There
so
was
many.
one, this guy that.
Like, now you're making me want to watch Peach Girl.
Yeah,
I'm about to watch it.
that ends up at like this apartment with hella girls. This one guy.
With a lot of girls.
And they're all like super different personalities, and he's like super dorky.
Oh my gosh, Mavarajo?
Is it?
Yes, Mavarajo. Dude, I have those CDs. I have all of them, bro. Wait till you see my collection. It's in my freaking household goods. But yeah, Mavarajo, which he only had one hair, like some type of magic. He could only use it 1 or 10 times, or he would die. That was actually a good one. That's a really good one, actually.
I miss being near a library.
Yeah.
That's where I would mostly like.
You got yours?
Stuff. Yeah, because actually.
I got mine off. Do you remember when, was it Redbox, or it was when Redbox used to deliver to your house, and that's where I started watching a ton of anime.
Okay.
And I could just pick random ones, and then that's how I got to watch like random. Like, did you ever watch Witchblade?
No.
You don't remember Witchblade?
I never.
Very.
It's good.
I watched it as a kid. It was not for children. Very inappropriate.
Fruit Basket?
Yes. Did you watch the new one?
No.
New one
They
is-
made another one?
They
'Cause
made-
I
they
said, like, the
remade it.
petition- Like the
Oh, you did?
petition.
To make a new one? They made it. You gotta watch. It looks, the animation looks better. They got the same voice actors to do it. So good. I love Fruits Baskets. Yeah. Fruits Basket. What's another one? Do you watch Clanad?
No, I haven't. Is it good?
Yes, but
With the movies?
you
Great.
know it's a series. But I think they probably do have a movie for it. But no, it's a series. But it's so sad.
Is it?
Very, very. It's 2 seasons. That's what it is. Very sad.
Have you seen the flower we lost one day?
Oh no, horror.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When the music comes on and when she's about to disappear, girl, buckets of tears. Just, I'd be so embarrassed too, coming out of my room like tears. Like, they're like, "What's wrong with you? I just finished the anime. Leave me alone." Like, you're weird.
And it doesn't have a second season. I hate when that happens.
Girl,
I started watching last year Parasite, and I was like,
is that good? I haven't watched that one.
it's good. I'm not into like the really gory stuff. Besides like Blood Sea, that was like the most gory.
Okay.
I haven't seen, what's the one about the Notebook? Where the
Oh, Death Note.
Death Note. I
Yep.
haven't seen
I haven't seen it, but I heard it's good.
it. Okay.
I just haven't watched it yet. Did you ever watch Petite Princesses?
No. Is it good?
Really good. It's about these girls who they stopped aging at 10, and so they're really like 18 years old, but they don't know why. It's like 5 of them, and so they have to compete in this competition in order to win this crown so they can make a wish, and the wish is so that they can get older, but only one of them can win. It's really good. Really, it's kind of sad, but
It sounds sad.
good. It's
It's good.
great. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Looking back and watching like Sailor Moon, like was it really kid friendly? I feel like
Sailor Moon?
Yeah.
You know, it introduced like lesbianism because you remember the two Uranus.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I tell you I was like watching, I'm like, I'm so confused here. Like, are they together? Are they not together? Because they kept making those scenes intimate, and then it was like they never actually did it. So they did that in what? That was like 1994. Yeah. But it was like you were never sure because it was like they were kind of hinting at it, but they never actually full blown did anything. So it was like maybe not. But yeah, they were alluding to it. I know. I was surprised they did all that. And then even, did you get to the season with the Starlights where they were females turning into men?
No.
And that was probably my favorite season. And Serena fell for one of them. Because he looked good, like when he was a female, she didn't know who he was. Then he would turn into a male.
Yeah.
And they got it, like their chemistry was on point. He kind of looked like Darian too, a little bit. Yep, Starlight season.
That's my first, I guess, Asian male crush was Tuxedo.
Yep. Tuxedo Mask, yep. Who's mine?
So fun.
For real, yeah. Those are like that. I know.
They are.
What about, you watch Bleach?
No, is it good?
Yeah, Bleach is amazing. You gotta watch Bleach.
I need to.
Yeah, that's like, because people talked about it so much to the point where now he's finishing the last arc of the manga. He came back and making it into an anime. So it's coming out, I think, either this year or next year. Bleach is amazing. If you like action, do you like action, like
Slice of life.
Okay. I'm trying to think what's another slice of life. Kanon? Did you ever watch Kanon?
No.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Good slice. Yeah, Kanon is good. It's sad but good. Your Lion April.
I have not, but that's on the list. I feel like it's really sad.
Yes. Get a box of tissues. I binged it in one night and I was crying so hard in the morning. I'll never watch that again because of that. Like, it destroyed me.
Yeah, I'll cry.
It's good though. It's very good. It's just so sad. It's amazing though. It really makes you think about your life. Like,
really?
Girl, you gotta watch it. Watch it. It's good.
That's why I don't be watching like the movies that pops up sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm like, cause this is gonna make me contemplate my entire life.
It really does. I'm like, shoot. People don't understand. Like, that's why I feel like people like anime so much, is because it's so realistic. It's like, it's literally, it's not the same as a regular cartoon. This is like real life stuff. Exactly. They make you think, and then it's like, shoot, they're making my standards so much higher. Oh my gosh, never.
No, he's like more of
I only dated Hispanic guys. I know.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Whenever somebody's missing, the same somebody got fired,
No, I don't think so.
like,
No.
you know, take cover that.
Not against it, I just never have.
It's just somebody gets sick, you know, so somebody's in the line, and I'm listening, we do. It's just not like you do anything at all. If somebody's missing or not on duty, we go cover that. He's funny as shit.
It's not for the
Where do you watch from? Here.
Netflix?
Netflix?
Mhm.
They do have a
Netflix?
Disney cinema.
Yeah, Hulu. Well, can't use Hulu here. But Hulu has a good amount. But yeah, I had them all in Redbox. Like, that's how I was watching all of my stuff. You don't remember on Redbox? You do? Yeah, I know, it's so old, but they used to deliver to your house.
The
So like,
original Netflix.
yes. It was on point. Or Blockbuster. I used to, well, when that was on, go to Block and rent the movies and the CDs out. Do you remember, did you used to watch Jet X? Do you remember that?
Wait,
It was
is that
a
an
like a
animation?
channel.
Yeah.
Do you remember that show called Oban Star Racers? No, that's a good one. Oban Star Racers is good. I think it's good. So it's weird. It's like they're kind of like, they look like aliens to me.
Okay.
But it's basically about this girl. She races. They call them star racers, and in order to meet her dad, because her dad abandoned her when she was like 5 years old, and so she finds out that he's like the head of coaching all these star racers, and they're competing they're competing against like their Earth, and they're competing against all the planets, and it's like to win the grand prize so that they can bring balance to the world. And so the president sent them on a mission to go up there to compete. And so she decides to, because her mom was a really great star racer, but then she died in a crash, and that's why the dad abandoned her because he couldn't handle it. And so she decides to pretend to be somebody else so that he would teach her. So she never tells him who she is, and she like it's good.
This is fucking intense.
Girl, it's so good. It's so good. It's 25 episodes. It's amazing. So that's a good one.
That's a good amount of episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Very strict too.
Do you like sci-fi? Like sci-fi anime?
You said what?
Do you like sci-fi anime?
Once you get 3 strikes, you're
Noien.
once you get,
That's a good one. It's like Noien. Noien. Ever heard? Yeah, it used to come on sci-fi. Do you remember the network Sci-Fi?
No.
Really?
Sci-fi?
Girl,
Wait,
yeah.
sci-fi.
Sci-fi. It's always
Yeah, it was on there?
Yeah. They used to have anime on there occasionally?
Yes.
That was one of them.
That was one of, like, Archer was on sci-fi, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they used to have random stuff on there, and one day I saw they got anime. Like, I'll watch it. It's a good one. It's a good one, yeah. Slice of life, but it's good. There's so many. Yeah, I used to like watching the really old anime.
Yeah.
Do you remember Legend of Himiko? No, that's an old one. It reminds me of Inuyasha. It's like it's kind of like an Inuyasha type. Girl goes in time to save her friend. Like it's the same exact concept. It's good though.
There was one anime movie that I know is really popular.
What's it called?
Purple something. But it's about this pop star who has like a stalker.
Stalker.
I watched it. You know, it's crazy. Why I remember it. I watched it at one of my friends was getting a Naruto like chess piece.
Oh
And he
shoot.
was like, here, watch this anime while I get my.
Oh shoot.
And I was like, and I don't know how I don't. I'll Google it.
Okay.
I have to remember it because it's a really good freaking anime movie, and it's old, like from the 90s.
Okay. I like old stuff. Yeah, there's so many.
She came into the cafeteria twice, 2 times, and she specifically asked for
Hey, you watching the dub?
Depends. I like subtitles. It doesn't bother me. After watching so many Korean dramas, I don't mind them anymore. But there's some anime where the dub is good. It just depends on what it is. Like Naruto dub, good. Bleach dub, good. It just depends. But I'll normally watch them in subs.
Naruto is good too.
Yeah, they're
I started
dubs.
it and I never finished.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I couldn't eat. That's like, well, it's a lot. It's like 400 and something episodes.
You're probably like on the new one, right?
I already finished. I had all the Naruto. I had the Naruto Shippuden when they're older.
Yeah.
Girl, yeah. I was obsessed. I bought all those.
Oh yeah.
What got you into anime?
I didn't get into anime until I was in, like, I watched Sailor Moon as a kid, but I didn't know it was anime. And so middle school was when I started watching Toonami late at night, and I'm like, what's this? So I started watching that, and then what really got me into it was Naruto, actually. One day I was in middle school and I was watching Cartoon Network, and then I saw that they had a whole marathon of Naruto, and I didn't know what it was. So I was like, let me just see what this is. When I tell you, I got so hooked. I watched the whole thing, and then that's when I started drawing a lot. Like, I was drawing every single day until I started getting really, really good. And then that's what prepared. Like, after that, I just started watching a whole bunch of other ones from that. So I would say that, so yeah.
Do you still draw?
I haven't drawn in a while. It's like, I used to draw so much, it was effortless, but now it's like I have to really, yeah, like I know I can get back to it, it's just, I was drawing all day, every day. So, do you draw?
You were addicted? No, I wish
No. It took time though, like when I first started, my drawings were horrible. Like it took me probably a good year before it started looking really good, yeah. So, but if I tried, I probably could still do it now.
And it was like animation,
And yeah, a ton, yeah, all anime. And then I took art 1, 2, and 3, and then started painting a lot. And I really loved painting. And then one of my paintings got picked up. You paint?
I would love to like.
Oh
paint
yeah.
more, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
It's so relaxing. It's just like here I'm like, I wouldn't be able to keep any of my stuff, or take it with me because it's
You can't put it in your
household goods. Yes,
Yeah.
the custom seal is very like.
Unless you sent it, wrapped it up, and sent it back home.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should paint. I love painting. Yeah, one of my paintings in high school got picked up for an auction. They asked if I wanted to donate it, and I said yes, but then I regretted it. I'm like, I should have kept that. I should have kept it.
Did you take pictures of that?
I did on my old actual camera. I still have it, yeah. But yeah, it's on there. But yeah, no, I like drawing, painting. I just never, I need to make time.
Creative?
Yeah, I used to. Well, I have a sewing machine, like to sew. Yeah, I like doing different stuff. Like it's rare that I do the same thing. Gotta get on a schedule because my stuff be all over the place.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the sewing thing, I'm all over. Like I need a schedule. What about you?
No, I wish I could sew. I feel like that's such a relaxing also thing to do.
Yeah.
Make your own stuff, wear your own stuff.
Yep, hem your own stuff.
Exactly.
Hem your jeans, yeah.
Yes.
Dresses, yeah.
I might get a sewing machine next somewhere and just like start. Because I want to learn how to crochet and like needle, like,
Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, it is relaxing.
There's so many crafts that I wish I would have gotten into like younger. So I could be like
More,
perfected it now. 'Cause do you play any instruments?
I taught myself, I played flute, and then I taught myself to play the piano. What's funny is I taught myself the anime songs to play. Like, how do I tell you I was obsessed. Because they have, like, on YouTube, that's how I taught myself, like, the tutorials, that's how I was practicing. I just had my phone up, and then I would just practice and memorize it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's pretty badass.
It's fun, though. It's easy. It wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. Because reading notes, I feel like it's...
I feel like that's the hard part.
I think that is hard. I can memorize it, but reading it, it's like, I'm gonna need a whole class for that again. But
My old roommate used to play the ukulele, and she would always tell me like, "Hey, like I'll teach you."
Yeah.
We never got around. But she would like just bust it out like.
really?
Oh,
Oh, that's cool. That is so relaxing. Yeah.
And she would sing too. Like she was
shoot.
flowing.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think that's cool.
Amazing, yeah.
That's awesome.
I have a piano and a ukulele because I wanted to teach
Oh, you
myself
did?
as well. But alright, you're giving me the motivation to
Do
learn
it.
piano.
An hour a day. You can just memorize your favorite stuff. That's all that really matters. To be honest. Exactly.
Play the same 5 songs at parties.
Exactly. Just have them memorized, or even memorize the classical stuff where it's like everyone just knows. Like my favorite one was "Lean on Me." I know the first. I love that song. So yeah, that one. But yeah, it wasn't too bad because what I really want to do, I want to get into more active, like not taekwondo, but maybe boxing. I want to do more stuff like that.
Yeah,
like,
more active.
Yeah, like self-defense. I don't know how to fight. Like really, like
100%.
I feel like that would be a good one to do.
I have friends that started in Aviano. Like, I don't know if it was taekwondo or whatever, but they got pretty good. And then obviously when they went back to the States, they got their black belts.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
See, yeah, that's what I
That
want
stuff
to do.
is pretty badass.
I feel like it gives you
And it's beneficial for us.
exactly, and it gives you confidence. So it's like, yeah,
I could kick
exactly. If I wanted to, I could.
Oh, you ain't gonna pay for this meal? I got you.
Exactly. So, yeah, I want to do that.
Yeah.
It's never too late. Like, we can
It's
still do
never,
all these
no,
things. Like,
100%.
I want to learn another language. It's like I wanted to do, like I was trying to do Spanish, and then I left. So I was like, well shoot, now I need to learn Arabic. And then I'm like, well freak. Okay, now I need to learn Italian. Like, I quit. It was too much. So I need to figure out
Learn
one and
Italian.
stick
You're
with it.
there
That's what I was
for
thinking.
2 years.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was
Better
thinking.
than
Okay,
Italian.
that's what I was gonna do. Just, yeah.
Even though it's beneficial, you can get paid money for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I first got here, I started learning Portuguese, and then I just went.
Oh really?
Because it's so similar to Spanish.
Oh, okay.
I was just like on Duolingo, like practicing an hour.
Yeah.
I need to get back to it.
Do you know what any Arabic?
Just the basic stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw people like there was a flyer for a beginner course.
Oh yeah,
Have you
right
taken
there.
it?
No, I haven't.
No.
You should.
I was thinking about it.
tired.
Yeah. Yeah. That's more of it.
But yeah, this language is.
Oh yeah. I downloaded Duolingo, and I was like, it's not doesn't even look like how it sounds. Like the words, spelling it, I'm like, forget writing it out. That's never gonna happen.
And they offer it too sometimes at like USML.
Oh really?
Yeah, I took like the Arabic language class.
Oh you did? Okay. I'm like, ugh. Like I feel like I could learn Japanese and Korean faster than
I'm
this.
surprised you don't already know Japanese and Korean.
I feel like Korean, I can pick it up. Like
Okay.
it's, watching so many Korean dramas, I feel like it's easier to know what they're talking about if you're not watching it. Japanese, I feel like it's easier to speak. But I watch more Korean dramas than I do Japanese, so
Yeah.
it's just easier for me to pick up on Korean.
That's how my friend in Korea like learned.
Oh, she did?
And now he's living there like out of the military, going to school. And
Really? Okay. See, I would love to stay in Korea.
I feel like it's also probably like hella cheap, especially if we retire out of like the military. We could survive and live.
Open up a freaking, I would open up a bar in the Sed and be chilling. Because you don't need a liquor license there. So, no. And the buildings aren't really that expensive. Not like America.
True.
I'm like-
the apartments were hella cheap.
Exactly. So I'm like, buy something near a military installation and it's always gonna be good.
If I could go back and have my own apartment, I would stay there for sure. 2 years.
Yes.
If they would have given me Osan for a year, I would have extended.
Yep. It's just nice.
It
Like,
is.
go to
And
the
then
local
we-
cafes.
Exactly. This
Exactly.
is literally what I did when I was in Korea. Like,
Yep. Chill in the
Yeah,
cafe,
cafes.
meet people.
buy hella little cute jewelry because they had.
All their cute, see, like, it's just,
It's good quality.
it is good quality. Yep. Yeah. Ugh, I would totally go back.
The food.
Mm-hmm. Those like Korean barbecues, like, I do too.
I think this year, 2023 New Year's, my friend's gonna be stationed out there. I think I'm gonna go.
You're gonna go?
Yeah,
Okay,
for New
I
Year's.
would. Oh, heck yeah. New Year's, yeah.
In Holiday.
Yes.
So fun.
It is
so
fun.
shenanigans. Like,
So much fun. And now that they don't have curfew,
what?
no curfew. So, no stress.
Was
Just-
that a new thing? Because I feel like they
It was.
got rid of it and then they got it back because some dude fucked it up. and
Yeah.
now it's back open.
Yeah, because when I left, like 2 weeks before I left, they dropped it completely. It was
I would have
mayhem.
been mad salty.
Mayhem. Yeah, but just seeing how, like, because we went out at the same time at 6 for up, like, because we weren't used to
By, like,
being,
9.
yes, and then we're out at like 5 and can't move. Like, I'm like, okay, I can't do this. This would probably be bad.
Yeah.
So I'm like, nah.
Day drinking, that's where I learned how to day drink. 'cause
Did
I
you
would
go? You were at Osan, right?
Yeah.
Did you go sit like where those gargoyles were?
Opera?
Yes,
because they had
yes.
the freaking
That's right. The big. Yeah, girl, we would put our chairs and people watch. And just sit there and just start talking.
they
So
had
much
this
fun.
grapefruit beer that I would get. Oh my
That
God.
sounds familiar. So
Fucking
good.
obsessed. I would just go in there. Their food was bomb.
It was good, yeah. Just sit outside and just start watching people walk by. I miss
would go
those
on
days.
dates to Blue Opera and they'd be buying me shots. I'm like, that's fine.
Exactly. It was so cheap. Like
The
my
bartender would be like, is this okay, man? I'm like,
for those days.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was so much fun. I drank way too much though.
yeah, I was an alcoholic for sure.
Yeah, I was in ALS during that time. Girl,
Jealous.
when I tell you, oh shoot, huh? I mean.